Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM. You're listening to Talk Local to Me, brought to you by the Central Virginia Business Coalition.
Hey everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I haven't said that in a long time. You remember the camels? You remember the camels because it's like hump day?
Mike, what day is it?
It's hump day. Yeah. So anyway, that's completely off topic. I don't even know what made me start the show like that, but that just came to me as the music was playing. I was feeling the music and then,
This show brought to you by caffeine.
Show brought to you by camels. No. Yeah. So welcome back to Talk Local to Me. If you're listening live, we're so glad that you've joined us today. And, if you're listening to this later on, thanks for downloading, subscribing, and being a part of the Talk Local to Me family and the GroveStreet.fm family. And if you are new, you're listening in for the first time, or maybe you're just now pulling us up on wherever you're getting your podcasts from, whether it's Spotify or Apple or all those other things Woody knows about that I don't know where they're getting their stuff from. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button so that you're being notified when we are live and you're being notified when a new episode hits, because we're doing it up every week. We've got great guests and, sometimes we have celebrities on this show and you never know what's going to pop up in here.
I know it's a cool thing. And from what I hear, Woody was sharing with us that the listenership has gone up quite a bit.
It has.
So since April.
Welcome all you new app installs.
Yeah. Apparently there was some drama in
Bedford last night,
and
some crazy high-speed chases going on.
Apparently the Grove Street FM app is where it's at for the scanner.
I'm going to say I'm really glad I was off of 221 during that period of time, because I usually drive that way home from work. And I think it happened like not long after I headed home.
So you weren't the reason for all the excitement?
I wasn't.
Okay, good.
I wasn't. But here's me. I'm not going to lie. I'm nosy. For those who didn't know, I am all up in people's business. Like, I need to know what happened, who it happened to. Like, I want to know, what was being stolen, who was chasing whom. Like, I need to know all the things, and I don't know right now. So it makes me feel like, I'm not caught up. I need to be up to speed.
Right.
Because I like to know things.
Definitely. We had fire trucks go down our road the other day, and I managed to talk to no less than 3 of our neighbors to try and find out what was going on. So it was. I'm on that nosy train.
But I will say, and what I haven't done this lately, so I feel bad because I haven't. But if you have not downloaded the Grove Street FM app, you need to. One of the reasons being was, like, a lot of people are still looking for the police scanners that are no longer really around, but Woody has one on the Grove Street FM app. But also because there is some great local content being shared on the Grove Street FM app. It's not just Talk Local to Me.
It's not?
It's not. I'd like to say it is, but my friend Brandon Brown, he has his podcast
talking about celebrities.
Yeah, right. I know. And then we also have Brian Schley over here with Life, Liberty, Happiness. He's right across the street, and his show is on Wednesday nights, and so you definitely want to check that out. But there's I'm gonna use my favorite word, a plethora of local content. Some of them live, some of them not. But go there and check it out. There's also streaming. You can. Stream.
We have. I think.
Tell us all the things real quick, Woody.
Close to 20 music channels that have limited commercials in them. So if you like Sirius XM. We have curated different genre channels that you can listen to 24/7. And we even have about 20 video channels that are actual streaming content, not just made here, but you'll find like crime shows, you'll find hunting shows. Like, we have about 20 channels, streaming channels.
There's like some old cartoons as well.
Old cartoons, there's a ton. There's So
Autumn wants to know if she can watch Law and Order SVU.
Because I'll have to check.
She likes to scare herself out of going places by watching Law and Order SVU.
Yeah. So the app is packed full, honestly. It has got tons of content. So if you're looking for something new, please.
Yeah. You apparently will not find Autumn in New York.
No.
Ever. No, you will not.
No, never.
Yeah.
Not after all those.
Or on an airplane.
I'm getting her on an airplane.
We're going to get you on an airplane.
So
we're going to take a field trip with Talk Local to Me, and you're going to have to go by plane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we have a couple of guests coming on the show with us today. And we have Blair with Hill City Skincare. Hello.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
And then we're going to have Eric Robinson joining us a little bit later. But before we jump into our guests, kind of like we've done in the past, Autumn is here with us today. I'm going to put her on the spot a little bit as our events person. And we have a lot of things coming up in the next 2 months. And so we want to do a quick rundown of those things so our listeners can find out what they can do here in local Central Virginia. For those listeners that aren't in Central Virginia, just kind of give you an idea of what we have happening here. You can always take a trip down, visit us, support our local area because we think it's beautiful. But so tell us what we got coming up, Autumn.
Alrighty. We have, so August 5th will be our health and wellness fair along with our disc golf tournament here in Bedford at Fallen Creek Park.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be there from 10 to 3 that day with lots of vendors. Come on out with your kids, your family, your parents, your loved ones, and just talk with all of our vendors about, different opportunities in the health and wellness field.
Mm-hmm. And I like we have a good variety. I mean,
We do.
we have, everything from like home health services,
Right. Yep.
visiting angels over here. We have like Blue Ridge Martial Arts Bedford Martial Arts is coming out to you can actually bring your kids and see how they could potentially join like martial arts. We have, different healthcare, whether it's dermatology, we have chiropractic.
Mm-hmm.
We have, hoping to have some dentals, all of these different areas that you can come out and learn more about your health. And I love the fact that we're doing it before school starts because you can kind of get that information out before the school begins and before the winter hits and people are all getting sick again.
Right.
So, whatever.
So that'll be on August 5th from 10 to 3. So it is open to the public. So come on out and get your fitness and wellness on.
Yeah.
And then we have on Friday, August 11th, we will be bringing back the Second Fridays event in downtown Bedford. This will be a family night. We have a cruise in. Bands will be there, food trucks, vendors, kids activities. It's just a fun night in Bedford. It'll be every second Friday from now until October, and then we will be bringing it back again next year. And that'll be from 6 to 9
And that's going to be great because it's free admission. You just kind of walk around, check out the cool cars, listen to some music. We want to stress the supporting downtown vendors.
Yes.
Walking into different vendors, restaurants and places of business and seeing what they have there. So great opportunity for our area on the second Friday of each month.
Yeah, and the hardest part for me for going to an event like that is like, do you eat before you go? Do you do, how do you plan that out?
I think you eat there.
It's great to know that like those restaurants in Bedford can be open so you can go and try out a new local spot in Bedford and then head over to the car show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have on August 19th, we have our Battle of the Bands and Cruise In event. It's also my birthday. Just throwing it out there.
It's really the celebration.
Yeah, it's really a celebration of my life, but we'll add an event to that as well. So that'll be from 5 to 9 at Liberty Lake Park. It is free admission. So we have 4 bands, local bands that'll be coming out to compete for a cash prize. We'll have some vendors there, food trucks there, and then we'll have the cruise in as well. So again, it's just another night to bring your kids and your family out, listen to some really good music from local bands, eat some really good food, and look at some really cool cars.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that was so I went to that event for the first time last year, and the bands were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was like a couple of the bands. I was like, wow, I could actually listen to these on the ride home. Like, it was good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the point of that. They're not well-known bands because we want them to be ones that you.
This is the moment we want them to be discovered.
Yes.
And go national.
That's when they say, I was discovered at Liberty Lake Park.
Exactly.
Through the CBBC.
Exactly.
Yep. And then last but certainly not least, Autumn.
Last but not least, we have Centerfest in September. So that'll be on September 23rd from 10 to 6. It is our 42nd anniversary of Centerfest. Yep. So right now we're sitting at over 100 local vendors. We have, I think we have about 15 food trucks that include, anything from, your full service barbecue, sandwiches, stuff like that, to your kettle corns, your funnel cakes, your Italian ices. So we kind of have it all over.
I'm all about the kettle corn.
Yeah, we have it all
No.
over the board with food.
I am super excited about the lobster roll food truck.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to pace
that out.
myself. Like I'm gonna get something every hour and a half from a different food truck.
And then we will have the kid zone. So we'll have a few bounce houses, but we're actually going to have some carnival games that'll be brought to us by Puzzled.
Mm-hmm.
So he will be coming out with all of his stuff to kind of,
Entertain the kids.
entertain the kids and kind
Give
of
them something.
do his
fun to
kickoff to his event that is a few weekends
Yeah.
after that. And then we are looking at getting a petting zoo and some pony rides back for the
Yes.
event as well, as
Awesome.
long as we will have bands playing throughout the day.
And then we'll have Balloon Dude Travis back.
Yep, Balloon Dude Travis will be back, making them balloons. No snakes from Autumn. Sorry, you guys. You have to get the real animals.
Oh,
Make some
yeah.
really good snakes though.
It's.
So
Snakes or worms,
I-
whatever you want to.
yeah.
I can't with you.
So you can still apply to be a vendor at any of these 3 events by either contacting Autumn at autumn.myers, M-Y-E-R-S, at cvabc.org
Mm-hmm.
or going to cvabc.org to our events page and signing up online for any of these 3, whether you want to be a part of the Health and Wellness Fair, the Battle of the Bands. Even we're going to have a few vendors at the cruise in. And then, of course, Centerfest is huge. So
Yeah.
Wanted to throw all those things out. We're not busy or anything the next month or so.
Yeah.
We're
Last thing I will put out is cutoff for vendors for Centerfest is August 14th.
Did you hear that, Heather? August 14th.
I did not. I have my headphones on.
Since that
So-
is our bigger event, it gives me about a little over a month to get things.
Yeah,
Now,
it's-
is that my cutoff date?
No, yes, that is the cutoff.
That is the cutoff date, the only cutoff date. So if you want to get information about that, go to cvabc.org. And
Yes.
you can also go to the Central Virginia Business Coalition Facebook page.
Just contact Autumn. Do not contact Heather.
Yeah, and it's a great event. We were part of that for a couple of years,
Yeah.
and you see a lot of people. It's a great place to go and do some early Christmas shopping if you want to
It
be one of those
is.
people done by October.
Mhm.
Like it's a great way to go do that. I got quite a few things last year
Yeah.
to be ready for Christmas because I'm that typical, middle of December. I'm like, oh, I need to buy stuff. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean,
Last
all
year I
the
did better
downtown
by
businesses will be
doing that.
open as well. So
Oh,
you
that's
can
fantastic.
shop in there. It's not just the vendors.
so you can
that
go
serve
to
on
the Blue Lady
streets.
and get some
So,
egg salad.
yeah.
Good to know.
Yes, don't and quick shout out to Jay at the Blue Lady though, because he comes in every morning, the morning of Centerfest, super early to
Yep.
make sure because we're up marking the roads.
I think we're
Mhm.
up at like 4 in the
4 in the
morning.
morning.
And he's at least there by 5.
He's there to give us coffee and make sure we're good to go. So that's my shout out
Yeah.
today.
He's a
So,
he's a big supporter
to
of
the
the
Blue
Bedford
Lady.
community and the
Yep.
CVABC. So
Yeah.
we appreciate him.
So now, but speaking of, moving into, we're in the middle of summer. People are going out and getting their tans or they're doing
Mhm.
different things. But we're going to talk with Blair with Hill City Skincare on a couple of things. We want to talk about the services she provides, and then she's going to be giving us some tips on summer skincare. Because I'm going to be the first one to just tell you right now, I don't do nothing here, so I
Oh.
probably need to do things that make me not, age or whatever. But again, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So, Hill City Skincare.
Mhm.
Tell us first where you're located at.
I am located at 1033 Claymont Drive, Suite B. It's in Lynchburg, near the CVS on, I guess that's the best way to describe it.
On 221. Yeah.
Yeah.
221. And I'm in a very small little spa studio and I just love it there.
Now, let's talk about the services you provide, because I know you provide, quite a few different things. And I think a lot of people, they think, okay, skincare.
Mhm.
For me, it overwhelms me. Let's
Right.
be honest.
Mhm.
I get overwhelmed when I think of all the skincare type
Right.
things, I have an 11-year-old who probably does skincare better than I do. Like, she always tells me,
Aw.
she's like, I got to go in and do my skincare.
Oh,
She's got
so
she's got these little, what are those things she has? Like, they're little balls and she rubs them on her face.
Or
and-
ice rollers.
Ice
whatever.
rollers?
I
That's
mean,
awesome that she's starting young, though.
and I'm looking at her like, what is that? Like, I have no clue. My 11-year-old she outdoes me. So let's talk about all the different services you do provide.
So, I'll touch on the overwhelming part in just a
Okay.
second. But the services that I offer, so we do offer skincare, we offer facials, we offer a really cool enzyme therapy treatment, which is it cleans the skin from the inside out, not just the surface of the skin like most facials do. We have chemical peel season coming up in the fall. I do spray tanning, lash lift intense, brow laminations, brow staining. We're getting ready to start offering waxing and hopefully lash extensions very soon.
Okay. So that's a lot.
Yeah. And to touch upon what you were saying about
Yeah.
how skincare can be overwhelming, it can be overwhelming because there's so much out there. And that's the whole point of finding a good esthetician. And I'm a master esthetician, so I can help anyone figure that out and walk them through the steps to find what you really need to help, what you're looking for to benefit your skin, what you're going through, what's easy for you. Put something together that's not difficult.
I love your so I'm on your website, by the way, and I
Okay.
love how you have at the very beginning, because it catches my eye like as soon as I pull it up, where it says skin investment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the process of investing time and money into a good skincare routine.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really think about, I just get up and go. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm just like, oh, Autumn can tell you. Like there's not much. You catch me in makeup maybe 2-3 times a year.
Me too.
I'm one of those. I'm not, Mike. I could just stop. I'm gonna shock everyone who listens. Like right now, I'm getting ready to say something that everyone's gonna be like, I know she didn't say that. I am that person that just washes my face with soap in the shower and away I go. Look, she said, "Oh my gosh." That's me. So anyway, why should I not do that? Tell me why shouldn't I do that?
Just other than the fact that, I mean, aside from like your skin looking good
Yeah.
and you feeling better about yourself, your skin is actually the first line of defense in your immune system.
Okay.
So if we're not protecting our skin, we're neglecting our immune system completely. Is that ours our first line of defense against everything?
Mm-hmm.
So I try to tell people to look at it that way. If you don't want to invest in the way that if it's not about the way that you look, invest in it for your health care.
See, I would never have thought about it like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
See, that's why I need people like you to tell me why I'm doing what I shouldn't do. So, so let's kind of touch on one of the things you were talking about is like you do like the brow tinting
Mm-hmm.
and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I also go places and everyone's always like, you can go into the different, like to get your nails done. If you're like, they're like, you want to wax your eyebrows? Like, always ask me that.
They always ask me that too. I'm like, is there something wrong with my eyebrows? Like,
But you do like tinting and what were the other things like you
So I do brow staining, brow lamination, and obviously brow waxing. But brow staining is a little different than tinting, and it stains the skin and the hair. So it lasts longer. So
Okay.
you're not just staining the hair, but it lasts on the hair for 6 weeks, but it lasts on the skin for a couple weeks. So it looks like you have more hair than you really have.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people now. Do you do the I know some people that do where they do the tattoo, like they can actually.
I don't do
tattooing.
that.
Okay,
But yeah, a lot of people are doing that now.
Mhm.
That's a great alternative if people don't have brows. It really is.
Okay. Well, I'm scared of tattoos anyway, so I would never do that. But like, I don't have any tattoos. It's only because I'm scared of pain. It's not because I don't like tattoos. I just, before anyone calls and says, I'm terrified of.
Right.
I'm a wuss. Anyway, now I know you and I have talked about you do tanning.
Mhm.
wow.
Now, do you do the spray tanning?
I
Do
do
you
spray
have tanning?
tanning.
Okay,
Just spray tanning. Mhm.
okay.
Okay.
That's another thing. Like I go outside and I tan from like the waist up,
Okay.
but the waist down, I burn. Is
Mhm.
there a reason behind that? Do you know? I mean, I'm just wondering. Is it just I think it's just my
It
body
could just be because maybe you don't expose that part of your skin
as much.
as much.
That's probably right.
And it's just
Excuse the train.
more sense. Yeah.
The train likes to come through every now and then.
Of course, right now.
And tell us, what it thinks about the show. But so with spray tanning, what types of packages, like how, what kind of packages do you offer with
So
the
I
spray
have
tanning?
a couple different packages. I have like a bridal package where you get a package of 2 spray tans it's $90, or you can get packages of 3 and 6.
Okay.
Or some people just go want to get an unlimited package for the whole year. And that's something I can work out with each individual person and how they want to do that.
So this is the kind of thing, and Mike, I'm gonna clue you in here.
Okay.
Because, you and Woody both. These are the types of things women would like as gifts or gift certificates.
Oh.
It's true.
Hence, you were talking about Christmas, spray tans, being able to go in and take care of
pamper
themselves without having to pay for it to themselves.
That's true.
I mean, it's just I'm just cluing y'all in because I know you don't wear makeup, but men come in and get spray tans though.
They do.
See, guys, there you go. Go in and get in there and get you a tan. I want to see that.
Go ahead, Mike. Get you.
I think we should do a Facebook contest, and whoever
We should.
between me and Woody, and whoever loses has to go get the spray tan.
That's right.
So I think that would be good.
We should live remote too from there. Watch them get their tan on.
Yeah, I'll
do
do
a Facebook live.
I'll do a spray
I would
tan.
totally be.
That would be hilarious.
I'll do a spray tan, totally.
I would do that for sure.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
But I mean, spray tanning is now I'm going to ask this, and because honestly I don't know. You may not know, but is spray tanning healthier? I say healthier, but than going and laying in a tanning
absolutely,
bed.
Absolutely,
It is.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
You aren't getting that UVA, UVB radiation that you're getting from a tanning bed, or even from the sun itself.
Right.
So you're not getting that radiation and exposure that you get.
How long does a spray tan normally last?
It depends. Well, I tell people it depends on how dark you go.
Okay.
So the darker you go, it'll probably last a little bit longer.
Right.
But anywhere from 7 to 2 weeks, 7 days to 2 weeks, depending on how well you take care of it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done the tanning bed thing a couple of times, not very, but I'm always worried about burning. You get in there and you never really. I feel like if you go into a tanning bed for the first time and you don't know any better, you don't know how long to stay in there,
right? And
then you burn, and then it's kind of like, well, that wasn't any fun.
And I burn very quickly, so it's I can go for when I went to San Diego a couple of weeks ago, I went for a walk. Through down by the shore with one of my friends from Visiting Angels, and I got burnt in like 15 minutes and was like, all right, we gotta go inside somewhere because I'm turning red like a lobster.
And then you also do waxing.
Getting ready to start offering more waxing. Right now we just do brows.
Oh, okay. So you're ready to offer more than just the brows. Now, I know we were talking about, I was talking about back to school with the health fair.
Right.
And so you were saying you have some
so we're going to be running some back to school specials coming up within the next month. So I wanted to tell everyone to be on the lookout for that on our Instagram. Is it okay if I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Hill City Skincare, or you can follow my personal one, which is Skincare by Blair. Either one of them, they're both connected to each other. I post one of hers on one on the other, so everyone knows what's going on. But I have some really cool back to school specials for brows, lashes, facials, and spray tans coming up for back to school.
Oh, that's right. I do want to come do a facial.
Yeah.
I've always felt like that would be, I've never had a facial.
Well, definitely come see.
I feel like I need to do that.
And one of our valued listeners texted me and said, Heather, that's the only face you'll ever have. Take care of a child.
Who said that?
That was my wife.
Oh, okay. Perfect. See, I need
she
to
says
do that.
You got to do better than soap in the shower.
You
so
do.
a facial
I'm
is
not gonna lie. That's me all day.
I mean, I don't do a lot skincare wise because I'm always scared I'm gonna break out. I've never really had any skin issues. So I'm always scared of that. But I at least use cleanser and things. I'll put some lotion on, some cleanser on, and just do a bar soap.
Well, it's because you do hear people, you do hear the myths that people say the more you put on the skin, then you're going to break out or it's going to cause. Yeah. And so I think for me, I was more nervous.
Well, it's all about finding what works
happening.
for your skin chemistry and things like that, and keeping your skin hydrated.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Exactly. It's about, if you have just common sense things. If you have oily skin, you don't want to add oil to it because that'll make it break out more. So it's just all about you're really finding someone who knows the products that they're selling and knows and can direct you in the right direction.
Because I have always, and I'll give a thank you to my mom and dad. I've always had good skin. I've never had acne breakout, even as a teenager when people, you normally get that teenage acne. I can honestly say, and Autumn is the same, so you can thank me, that she has not either. We haven't had that. So I've always just been scared, like you said, to put something on. But I also think that's also because I didn't have enough knowledge of it either. And I think that's where things like this, being able to talk to people that have that knowledge, can really help.
Being
And
able to
it can
consult
be
with somebody
scary.
that knows a lot more about it than you do can go a long way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think going and consulting with somebody who has that background is better than just, take, your 11-year-old, for instance, because where she got into it was watching TikTok and watching
And that can be really
the
scary
influencers
sometimes.
that want to use all these products from Ulta and Sephora and all these things, but like their skin is different than yours. So you really
Right.
need to go talk to somebody to
And-
get what's good for you, not
Yeah.
just like,
You're exactly
so and
right.
so's using it, so I'm going to go use it because it may not work.
And they do a lot of things on TikTok that can be a little scary and extreme. And I've seen some things on TikTok that like make me cringe.
Yes.
It's so scary. It's just like I can't even explain I've seen ladies giving themselves Botox,
Yeah.
fillers.
Oh my gosh.
It's just crazy.
And a lot of
things
these,
that they're doing.
they're getting paid to do this because they're an influencer. So like them, it's
Right.
just like, oh, let me go. Like when they do like they test the products out. It's just because they're getting paid for it.
Right.
And then, you don't know what the consequences are going to be.
But
And
these
then-
people aren't trained and they're doing these things to
Yeah.
themselves and they're telling other people to do them.
Right.
Yeah, and they have
it's
little
scary.
girls that are
Yeah.
watching and they're like, oh, I'm going to
Exactly.
go and do it. And I'm like,
Right.
But
I've stressed to Riley so many times. I'm like, you can't just keep caking stuff on. Like, you've got to. You're 11. Like, save your skin while you're young. Quit.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Quit
Yeah.
caking the stuff on, child, because
Yep.
it's
'Cause
not
you don't
gonna
know
end up
what
well
you're
for
doing.
you.
And let me also help you mothers out there out now that the new Ulta has opened in Lynchburg. Don't take your young kids, because I took.
Oh my gosh.
I think we took three.
We took 3.
and 3 11 12-year-olds,
I
and
bet that was crazy.
it took, oh my gosh,
We were there for like 2 hours.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it was nuts. Stuff was getting thrown into carts and we were having to throw stuff back out. It was just nuts. So anyway, that's my tip of the day. Don't take your kids to Ulta. Now, so in talking about tips and sharing things like that, what are you have some summer skin care tips?
Yeah. So some great things to do in the summer. Obviously the obvious one is to wear your sunscreen. I recommend SPF I recommend at least 30, but 50 is best. It really is that added layer of protection that really, it does make a big difference. You're getting, more protection for a longer amount of time. Another thing that I really tell people to do in the summer is stay covered. You don't wear your hats, wear your long sleeves, even if you're out in the sun and it's hot. You really want to make sure that you're covered up. Hydrate. A lot of people don't hydrate their skin, like moisturize their skin in the summer. And that's so important. They think because their skin is oily in the summer that they don't have to add like a moisturizer. And that's not true at all. You really need to hydrate your skin and be drinking water. It's just, and another big thing I tell people is don't get invasive treatments in the summer. Be careful of that because heat can affect that as well.
So what type of invasive treatments would you?
So I absolutely will not do a chemical peel in the summer.
Okay.
When it's hot, those are things I will not do. I just think it's too dangerous. I don't, if you were to get in the sun at all, even just walking to the car is not even something I would like my client to do in the summer after a chemical peel.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting. And then moisturizer wise, is there a certain one you prefer
So,
or you would recommend to
so-
people out there?
So I sell DMK, Danae Montag King,
Okay.
which is the brand of skincare that I sell in my spa. And we have a different range of moisturizers, and it would just depend on your skin type.
Okay.
What would be best?
I say that because here's Heather leaving to go get moisturizer because she never moisturizes her skin. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I really don't. But I don't know that I'm going to run out and grab it. But I think it would be good to come and have a consult.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Because
too.
even at, my age,
Just to see.
it would be good to see because I feel like my skin is still relatively decent, but I'm starting to see some signs of, things up in here. Like I did a TikTok. I filtered myself the other day with one of them, and I was like, "Ooh, look how nice I look."
Don't those make you feel good?
They do. I was like, I'm gonna pretend this is me for a little while.
There you go.
But no, I think that's really important for, like you said,
Right.
and I think too, if you're out there as a parent, kind of like Autumn was also saying, if you have a young child, teenager, especially going into middle school, beginning of high school, where they really, this is the time where they're listening to others.
They start to feel that peer pressure.
Yes,
You've got to do something and wear makeup. And, yeah.
Look into having them talk with someone who,
that knows what
if they're going to wear makeup, if they're going to start that,
they should do it the right way, and they should learn
Yes.
that you need
It's
to do
true.
things to treat your skin and not just wash your face with soap in the shower. But you should actually have like a routine and do things. If you're going to wear the makeup, you've got to have something to make sure it comes off correctly without hurting your skin.
Because if you do not, I don't know if you guys know this, that if you sleep in your makeup, it ages you 7 times faster than if you don't sleep in your makeup.
See, it's a good thing I don't wear makeup often, because I do.
You probably would sleep in your makeup.
I'm a case for her, man. Like,
I'm telling you.
she used to put me on a pedestal and be like, here's like what not to do.
Heather, I have a confession. She's not a podcast guest. This is an intervention.
It's an intervention. Got it. But I am one of those, you hear all the parents all the time that are like, I'm just not going to allow my kid to do this or that. And that's fine. If that's what how you feel. I'm one of those, it's like, I would rather explain to her, like, I'm not going to say I want her to do something or that it's okay, but I'd rather, if she's going to do it or go behind my back and do it or, things like that, I'd rather have her explained how to do the thing right or correctly. So then I feel like if she does defy me and want to do it anyway, at least she knows what she's doing.
And if you ever want to bring her in and bring in what she's using, and I can go through like what she's currently like attempting to do at home, and we could go through it, and I can talk to her about it and tell her,
Oh yeah, she's got all kinds.
Good job. You have an SUV, so you can fit it all in to take it up there. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have never seen so much product that it's crazy, and so we may have to do that. And it's not like overly like, an Autumn can testify, it's not overly like makeup. It's more the moisturizers and the stuff she's trying to put on her. And concealer. She doesn't. Not that she needs any concealer. I don't even understand. She doesn't even have anything to conceal.
And for the most part, she comes to me about it. And I'm just like, I don't know. But it's when she's with her friends and her friends go to Ulta, and then she comes home with all this stuff. I'm just like, why? Why'd you spend that? Like, her new favorite thing was it the bubble skincare line? That
I heard about that.
Yeah. The bubble cake?
No, it's her bubble thing where she squishes it and the flour comes out and stuff she puts all over her face.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I might find the trash later then.
I mean, I bought her the ice rollers, so I mean,
those are good.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah. So anyway, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Let me ask you one question before you go.
Yep.
So you've been a member of the CVABC for a little while here, and what is the biggest benefit to you, or the biggest thing that you've gotten out of the Central Virginia Business Coalition since you joined?
Not only getting to meet really great people, but I'm also excited about opportunities that I have. I'm hoping to do the health and wellness fair. I'm excited just being a member, I get to have a billboard for a couple weeks. I'm excited about that. I'm just really excited about the opportunities that it opens up. Yeah. And just getting, honestly, to meet people.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Coffee Talk won gold with Lynchburg Living this year. And that's a great event that's probably one of my biggest benefits, is being able to just talk to people. And we actually have a lot of
one-on-one connection.
That one-on-one connection is important. And we've actually gotten, a lot of our vendors that we use national people for, before meeting them. Our on-call service is now out of Roanoke, and it's a local company, and I can reach out to them, and I talk to the same 2 people all the time. And it's so much better than trying to having an issue and having to call a 1-800 number and sit and wait, or trying to do that chat thing online that I hate. So.
I think that kind of rolls into like what you were saying with, just the one-on-one, being able to talk to you, even like with this on the podcast, you're a member. You get a lot of businesses that sign up and they join, but you want to get that one-on-one time with them, so you know what they do, so you can actively promote, you can actively tell people, who they are, why they should be doing business with them. And so I think that's great. that's something that has opened up for you.
Yeah.
And before you go, I do want to give you opportunity one more time to tell people how they can find you, get a hold of you
Oh,
if they
yeah.
want to, schedule an appointment.
So you can go to hillcityskincare.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Hill City Skincare or Skincare by Blair, and it's same for Facebook. And my phone number is 434-665-9123. And I am at 1033 Claymont Drive in Lynchburg, Suite B.
Perfect.
Thank you guys so much for having
Thank
me.
you
Thank
for
you for
being
coming.
here.
It was-
Yeah,
it was a pleasure.
absolutely.
Appreciate it.
So
I wanted to, I'm really excited. We've mentioned a couple of times on the show that we have sponsor opportunities.
we do.
We do for businesses to be a sponsor of Talk Local to Me. And as Mike mentioned, our our numbers are just going up and up and up and up. And so it's a great opportunity to get your name out there. And I do want to mention our newest sponsor.
Wow.
Yeah. So Blue Ridge Make Ready Services. If you are tired of cleaning your own office, your home, if you have rentals, if you're tired of having to clean that yourself, then let Blue Ridge Make Ready Services take over that job for you. Let them take that cleaning off your hands. The Central Virginia Business Coalition has been utilizing Blue Ridge Make Ready Services in our Forest location now for about a year. And there is nothing like walking into a clean smelling office space for yourself and for your clients.
It is. It makes a big difference.
Yes. So contact Blue Ridge Make Ready Services. You can find them at blueridgemrs.com, or you can call them by phone 434-207-8833. Let them make ready your rental, commercial space, or home today.
Awesome. That's a great ad there. So if someone's
Yeah.
interested in being a sponsor of the podcast and having an ad like that read about them.
Yeah, absolutely. We are looking for, like I said, sponsors of the show. You can contact me, Heather, at cvabc.org. We have the host read sponsors, like you just heard. You do also have the opportunity to do a pre-roll or post-roll sponsorship, where at the beginning of the show, when you hear our Talk Local to Me, what is that? Our
Intro.
theme music,
Yeah,
intro,
there you
whatever
go.
you
Or outro.
whatever you want to call it. When you hear that coming on, you'll have your own commercial that you come in and make with Woody. It's not just me, sitting here reading that commercial out. Same with the post roll. So when you're looking at hundreds to thousands of downloads and people listening live, it's a great investment for just a little bit of money.
It is, and it's a great way to reach the community.
Yeah.
We have a dedicated following that I get quite a few text messages throughout the podcast.
Yep.
That have put aside maybe watching their favorite TV show at lunchtime and listening to our podcast every Wednesday at lunch.
Yeah, I agree. So we have our next guest in with us today. Eric, hello. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. So, I feel like our last couple shows, we've been kind of following a pattern, and I kind of like it because it's leading up to our health and wellness fair in August. And we've had, Kaya Health was on with us last week, and we've talked to the nutritioning company. She came in and talked to us, and then we were just talking. Yeah, and brought us cookies and healthy cookies. And then we were talking with, just talking with Blair about, skincare. And now we have Eric. And we're going to be talking about some more with health and wellness and being fit and all those great things. So I think we kind of got a theme going on here. So Eric, tell us a little bit about your company. Kind of give us a quick overview, and then we can kind of dive deeper into the different things you offer.
Well, it's called Wellness for Life.
Mhm.
And we just offer plant-based supplements, vitamins. We do, we got a juice bar at the community market.
I love it.
We do cold pressed juices, smoothies. We got healthy snacks also.
Okay. Now, juice bar. I have always wanted. I've never been to a juice bar. I see. I'm telling y'all, man. I just must live in a hole. Like I know y'all all sitting out there thinking, what does Heather actually do? Because it's fairly not much.
She takes Riley to Ulta.
That's right. I take Riley to Ulta and get her skincare products. But tell us, what is a juice bar? Is it all different? I mean, is it just different types of juices do you make up some of the different types, or that's what I'm interested.
Well, basically, what we offer is different types of juices, cold pressed juices.
Okay.
We got smoothies. We offer Seymour's drinks.
Okay. Now, do you press them by hand? Like, is it fresh juice that you're using when you're doing the different?
Yes, everything is fresh, organic.
Okay, that's cool. Because a lot of people just go into the stores and they're buying the orange juice and the different Minute Maid juices, and there's probably I have been more conscious of it, I guess.
A lot of added sugar.
Yeah.
So much added sugar.
Yeah.
And just the additives and things that you're putting into your body that really are, I'm not going to lie. I was looking at, and this isn't juice, but poor Riley, she's just getting hit today with all kinds of things. But she got a Coke yesterday. And I said to myself, I want a sip of the Coke because I haven't had any carbonated beverage or whatever. So I took a sip of the Coke and it honestly went down fine. So that was, amazing. But then I said, you know what? I need to look at the back of this Coke bottle because I need to see what's going on with the Coke. Like how much one bottle of Coke had 65 grams of sugar in it.
Oh my goodness.
I have told her so many times her teeth are going to rot out of her head.
Grams of sugar.
With how much Coke that child drinks.
So going to, to Eric's place of business at the community market and getting these fresh juices is much better. I'm, gonna assume for your body.
Well, and it's natural sugars. Yeah.
I like to tell people like it's no added sugar. We do no added sugar, so everything's all natural.
Yeah.
So it's.
What's your most popular flavor of juice or kind of juice? You sell
cold pressed juices, probably sweet citrus. A lot of people like that, and we also got a greens with ginger. That's popular.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It does.
The citrus sounds really good.
Yeah.
I love.
So
all citrus.
I've been to a few places where they have like the cold pressed juice and things like that. Do you guys have an option where you can add protein to it or anything like that, or is it just the juice?
Right now it's just the juice.
Okay.
With our smoothies, you can add. We got protein that you can add in it.
Okay.
But for us, the juices, it's just.
Okay, so for the smoothies, you can add protein powder and different things like that, so that you can kind of get a more complete nutritional picture, if you will, of adding some protein as well as the natural juice and things like that.
Yeah.
So awesome.
See, I like that. I like that a lot because, as a lot of people know, and I haven't really kept it secret. Like I had gastric bypass surgery a couple months ago. And so for me, I have to really watch how much protein I'm getting a day as well as how much of my fluid intake. So it's kind of a balance of, are you getting in enough, fluid? Are you getting enough protein? And so things like that, where the smoothies come in, great for someone like myself or for someone that's looking at a high protein diet.
Right.
It's good because I'm kind of getting a 2-for-1. You're getting in there and you're getting, the protein. You're also getting that nutritious, like the liquids in and nourishing yourself that way. So, I'm going to have to Eric's going to see me. I'm going to be down in the community market video. We're going to, I always mess with, Mission House Coffee and tell them they need to name something after me. Right. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have Eric. I'm gonna be like, I need you to name a smoothie after me because I come down there so much. So I'm gonna start doing that.
You're gonna have to go do that. So yeah. The rumor has it that Melissa at Holy Heaven Cookie might have to name a cookie after me because I really like their cookies. They're also at the market. So.
Okay. Now, how long have you been at the market?
It was a year in April.
Okay.
A little over a year.
The community market in downtown Lynchburg is growing so much. It's nice seeing all the businesses that are in there. It's
and a nice variety of things,
great variety. So you also said you do like supplements and things like that. What type of supplements do you guys sell?
Well, we do like different vitamins, vitamin D. We do the vitamin B, zinc.
Okay.
Vitamin C.
Now, for someone like me, I know I've had like a vitamin B and D deficiency, and so I take like I get supplements from like just the nature's own. But what does having what is like having a deficiency? Going out and getting those supplements, how does that help? Like, I guess like vitamin D can make you tired. Is it tired? Like you're really tired if you're low in vitamin D. Autumn, I know you are as well.
I'm vitamin D deficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fatigue can be one of the symptoms of.
You're right. So
actually, a lot of people are vitamin D deficient.
Okay. Because you don't get enough sun. Isn't sun supposed to help with that?
Sunlight.
Yeah. Sunlight. Okay.
Yeah, so taking a supplement, tying into our first guest, staying out of the sun a little bit more and taking a vitamin D supplement can help
Right.
kind of offset the vitamin D deficiency without
Yeah.
risking putting your skin at risk.
And I encourage, I go out, like I said, I go out and get the vitamin B and D supplements. But however, now that I know Eric is here, support local.
Right.
Instead of just going to Walmart and grabbing them off the shelves.
You can get your smoothie and some vitamins.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. See, there you go.
It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah. Now, what hours is the community market open that you guys are there that people can come in and purchase?
It's
items?
Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay. That's good. Is the market open on Mondays at all?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. I didn't think so. Yeah. And you can go down there. And I love the fact too, that there's so many places in the community market where you can support local, get healthy options. There's like a bakery in there, I think too, that does their stuff fresh and
Yes.
and things like that. So
If you haven't had a BLT with egg from Barb's Dream Hut, you're really missing out.
I haven't.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
What is it?
So Barb's Dream Hut, they do just like general food, like breakfast, lunch, and all that. And I had a meeting down there with someone in our community about collaborating together, and we tried to go to one place and it was packed. So we went across and tried Barb's Dream Hut down there, and it was they have a BLT with egg, so we did it like a breakfast sandwich kind of thing. And it was amazing. So it was really good. So there's a lot of things at the market that you can go and hit. So.
Okay.
And I'm not much of a coffee drinker and things like that. So I wish I'd known that you guys were down there. I probably would have explored a little more and gotten one of those. I'm going to have to go get some juice because I like juice, especially the ginger one sounded really good. So
Yeah, that's a lot of people like
yeah.
the greens with ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because that has health benefits, I would assume, in it too, with the ginger and stuff like that. So, what made you decide to start this up, to start the juice bar and the supplements?
I just really wanted to promote health. Like I know a lot of friends of mine, like their health is not the best. And it's really tied into what we eat. So it's just letting people know like there's other options we can try. I really want to make it affordable also because a lot of people complain about healthy stuff being expensive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to make it affordable and
trying to go to the grocery store and get vegetables and things like that. It's crazy how quickly it adds up, and it's definitely, you have to make that conscious decision that you want to do healthier things. And a lot of times, financial aspect comes into it. You look at it and you're like, well, I don't want to have to go buy all these, so my dad he has a juicer and likes to throw things in the juicer and things like that. And like the amount of money that he spends on the vegetables and fruits and things like that, and it's a lot of work and trying to get it right. And it doesn't, he's always experiment and try different things, and then it doesn't quite come out the way he wants. So it's good to know that like you've got, you've kind of got the recipes down of what's going to taste good and the fresh organic produce and things like that. Take a lot of the work out of it, and make it a lot more convenient to get and still stay healthy without breaking the bank.
And that's something else a lot of people tell me, like it's convenient because like you said, there's a lot of work in just juicing.
Yeah.
A lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I bought a juicer over a year ago and it's still in the box. I looked at it and then I was like, I don't know about this. But I think Eric is exactly right, though. Like when I go to the grocery store now and I'm having to buy things that are healthier. And for one, let me just state, I do love the fact that we're eating healthier, not even just because I have to or for me, because now I'm seeing, my kids eating healthier, my husband's eating healthier because they're now following my diet. I feel better. I have more energy. I feel better about myself. But you're right. It's hard to look at this like, $6 bag of organic greens or whatever versus, where I used to go get the 99-cent pouch of Lipton rice, the chicken rice, and, throw that together with something. And you look at that and think, I could have made, saved $4 and eaten unhealthily. And I think that's why a lot of people slip back into the unhealthy habits because they can't necessarily always afford
or
the healthy.
They don't quite have the skill to get the flavor right. Two different people can make the same dish and one it can taste great and the other can taste terrible. It's the same thing with juice. Like getting that right combination of stuff is key. So go to the experts who know. That's kind of the theme of today. Like if you've got someone who knows more about the topic than you do, definitely a good resource to
Yeah.
get stuff there. So
I
I'm gonna have
agree.
to go check it out.
I agree. So you are definitely going to want to go check out it's Wellness for Life
Mm-hmm.
in the community market downtown Lynchburg. Grab you a smoothie or a fresh cold press juice. Got you. Okay, see,
And
I'm learning.
So if I went there and I found like, oh, I love the ginger one, like I want to start my day every day with this, but you guys are only open, the 4 days a week. How long, if I was to get some juice, how long would it last like in my refrigerator at home? Would I be able to like buy for the week and then like just kind of go off of it? Or is it more of kind of you need to use it, consume it quicker than that?
No, you can buy. A lot of people buy in multiples and store it in refrigerators.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually does, then it should last for a few weeks.
Okay. So you can go, so it's just like buying, like the Mint Mate or whatever at the store. You've got the same kind of convenience there where you can kind of go and get some for the week, and then you can pull that and have a healthier option.
Correct.
See, I wouldn't have thought to have asked that. So can you buy it by like the gallon? Or like, or do you just get them in like the cups? Like or can you buy them in larger quantities?
You could buy them in multiple quantities.
I like it. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think to ask that. It's a good question. Because I was just thinking it was going to be like, oh, you just walk in, grab a drink it, and go home.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes more sense to buy it for longer periods of time. And again, like I have a dog, God, poor Riley. She's lactose intolerant. So I'm trying to get her to drink more juice because, she drinks Lactaid. But I think that would be healthy, a good healthy option for her too, aside from the
Not the
Lactaid.
Coke.
Yeah.
Not the Coke.
Instead of the Coke, yeah.
Not the Coke.
Leave
So,
the Coke alone.
You could even probably take it and then, they've got the, back in the day, they had the Tupperware things where you make the popsicles. We still take those to vacation every week.
Where you can make your own
You make your own
popsicles.
with juice. So you could do it with the cold pressed juice, and she could have like a summer treat with the juice as well. And it would be, you could get
See?
different flavors. So
There you go.
I'm kind of thinking I might try that.
And also our smoothies, none of the base is dairy milk. We use either almond or coconut or oat milk. None of it is dairy.
Eric, you
that.
just made me so excited.
That is exciting because I can't do a lot of lactose either. So
Okay.
I love oat milk and coconut milk, things like that. So you will probably see me tomorrow morning.
Not just that, but also like for myself, and I don't know, other people who have had gastric. I've heard that it can actually, you can actually become lactose intolerant yourself, and milk can start to bother you. So I was telling Autumn earlier that I get sick sometimes more often after I eat something that has milk based in it.
Yep.
So now you've made me happy because now I'm going to come down there and try it without having to worry about whether or not I'm going to get sick.
He expects to see you at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
7 a.m. You know
that comes twice a day.
Though, I might be there in the morning.
Yeah, I might have to go check it out and try one.
Go to my first morning meeting is at 7:30, so I might be there at 8:30. But yeah, we'll be there.
Sounds good.
Slagging.
So anyway, well, thank you so much, Eric, for joining us. For those that are, that are just listening in or you're in our area, go check it out because it's another healthy option that I don't think people know about. Local option in our area for your supplements, for your juices, your smoothies. Throw a little bit of protein in if you need it with them smoothies, and get your day started.
And in the market, where are you located? Like when you walk in?
Were you familiar with Bob's?
Yes.
If you come in through the opposite door, not the door she's on, but the opposite door, I'm the second on the right.
So you're on the left-hand side and then second on the right once you get in there. Okay.
So you're closer to the Holy Heaven Cookie. You're on that side.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Is there anything we're forgetting you want to throw in there? And
I'm also online, wellnessforlife.com.
Perfect.
That's wellness, the number 4, life, LYFE.com.
Okay. Perfect.
Excellent.
Do you want to ask
I asked the last one. You go for it.
Oh, you want me to ask?
I want you to
I'm going to ask. Okay. So, Eric, I know you have not been a member for very long. How long have you been a member of the CBABC? It's been
Couple of months.
So far, and I know this is kind of your first with the podcast, what are some of the benefits you're seeing as being a member, or some of the things that maybe you're looking forward to, as a member?
The billboard, I like that. And just the support that I've been getting.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I love the fact that that's what I'm seeing a lot of is people talking about the support, because I do feel like not just myself or my staff, but our other members are so supportive of each other. And I think that's so important as small business owners, that we're lifting each other up and not, collaborating and not tearing each other down, but being a support system that we continue to see growth in our economy because we don't want to see any doors close. And so that's what we're excited about. So thank you so much.
And you'll see me tomorrow. I just put it on my calendar to write.
All right.
I'm going to go get a smoothie and try it, and then go get a cookie.
And then go get a BLT with egg.
Hopefully no one in my office is listening so that they know I'm going to get a cookie because they'll be like, here's the cookie I want. So,
and then get a BLT with egg.
Yeah, actually, that probably is going to happen.
I'm considering. Actually, you know what? I can join you because I just realized my meeting is until Friday.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe I will be
We
there.
should all go for morning because I gotta go to Lynchburg tomorrow too.
Oh, there you go.
We should all just meet, get some breakfast and some.
So if we
juice
can
and-
get 10 CVABC members that have listened to this podcast to go to him tomorrow, we'll do the spray tan
the
on
spray
Woody.
tan
Spray tan on Woody.
Spray.
on Woody.
Woody, do you
Wait a minute.
Do you accept
I
the
don't
challenge?
get breakfast or anything out of this. I get a spray. Well,
No.
spray tan. Well,
I think
I
maybe
won't
we
complain.
should
I
do-
am
So-
pretty. I need
Maybe
a
we
tan,
should spray
so-
tan both of y'all.
If you go to Wellness for Life tomorrow,
Oh my
make sure you tell him I'm a CVABC member and I heard about you on the podcast.
And Woody needs
if
to
he
get a
gets
tan.
10 of them, Woody's got to do the spray tan. And
Hold on.
I may be buying people smoothies tomorrow and be like, let's go up and tell him
Oh, yeah.
from the CVABC.
So I do have to say this, Woody. You don't live too far from the community market. You can join us in the
I'm
morning.
gonna go down and just make sure all these are legitimate
Right.
members.
You're gonna see
Right.
Woody
If
down
I
there.
see
counting
Mike
people.
walking up and down Main Street,
I may work
Woody
from the
needs a
market
tan.
tomorrow and just
What I want to know is how Mike got out of it. 'Cause earlier he was like, me and Woody would get spray tans, and now Mike's turning it over to Woody.
the person who speaks boldly with the
That's
truth
it.
first.
That's it. Mike knows.
I
That's the
spoke it into
code.
the universe. If we get 10 people,
So here,
This is the way.
no. So here I'm going to twist it. If we don't get 10 people, Mike
Mike
gets the
has
spray
to get
tan.
it.
I will be making phone calls.
Me and my bus are gonna pull up tomorrow morning. Don't y'all worry.
I love it. I love it.
Great. This is great.
Oh goodness! Thank you guys so much. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in to Talk Local to Me. Make sure that you tune in every Wednesday from noon to 1.
And if you were a sponsor, you could be hearing your ad right now. Hear
Yes.
your business here. For more information about that, go to cvabc.org.